dark out, but I'll do my best. Let's see if anybody's here yet. Not yet. But I thought I would draw the town where I live part of my time in the Hudson Valley. I've never drawn this town, and it's not really a good time to draw because it's dark out. But I will do some sketching, a little bit of sketching. Hi, Pablo from LA. So this town, I'll turn it around. You can see this town is Rhinebeck, and I'll walk you around in a minute. I thought I would just do some sketching, and then I'll walk around a little bit. I've lived here since 1987, raised my kids here, and it's I'm looking at my iPad right now. Okay. Hi, Sonia. Hello, John from Rockville. So if you're just joining us, Liza Donnelly, I'm in my car, and I'm going to draw the small town where I've been living since 1987. I don't live in town. I live just outside of town in a little hamlet. And someday I'll draw that for you guys also. But right now, I just want to draw that building on the corner because it's really beautiful. And then I'll take a walk around town. You can see the town. So turn this around, and you can see my iPad. Turn around. So I have to hold my iPad. I'm not the best. Let's see. At drawing landscape stuff, but and also it's dark, so across the street. How far? It's kind of amazing that I've never drawn this town. Someday I'll draw it when it's a walk sign. This town was incorporated in 1835 by, I think, the Dutch settled here. And there's a lot of, on the river, there's a lot of really fancy estates. So there's the estates that are now, many of them are historic places you can visit. I don't think anybody, there are some that I don't, that are owned by individuals. Because it's so dark, I'm kind of guessing on some of this, but that's that beautiful building on the corner. It keeps, move it down a little bit because it's beautiful at the top. Like I said, I'll drive you around. I'll walk outside in a minute. The house that I live in outside of town was built in 1800. So it's a beautiful old building. I'm not doing this justice. Town is about, let's see, that's a door. Town is about 2,500, 3,000 people. I think this is a door. I've been in this. This is a department store. They sell clothing. Very old-fashioned. I forgot to draw. I'll do it right here. This is the light. Wait, no. See my perspective. I'm not very good at perspective. So that should go Really, that's not quite right because the light. Oh, there should be 3, right? I'm just kind of making this up now because I can't see it very well. There's a lot of trees. Don't have to be too exact right now. Maybe there's a car parked here. There are cars parked here. This is a really, since the pandemic started, I think a lot of New York City people moved up here. I'm a New York City person, and I moved up here, but I moved up here in the late '80s, and so it's. But a lot of people come up here. There's on the weekends. This town is like a tourist town. It's very busy. A lot of trees. They have really nice Christmas lights. This town has was when we moved here was sort of Republican, and it has begun to slowly be Democratic. I don't exactly know. I don't vote in this town. I'm slightly outside of the town line, so I vote in a township called Milet. So I don't vote for the people who run. You know what? I forgot to do this. Who run Rhinebeck? Anyway, if you just joined us, I'm Liza Donnelly here, cartoonist and writer, and I'm drawing Rhinebeck, which is a town I've lived in for 30 years. So I'll take you outside now and walk you around. Hi, Mark. Hi, Brett. I'm a cartoonist and writer for the New Yorker and New York Times and other places, and I'm a little tired of drawing politics, so I thought I would take you out here and see a small town as a guide. See, my drawing is still stuck on the screen there. You guys still seeing my drawing, or are you seeing me walk? So that's the building I was just drawing. My favorite building in town. I don't know what's upstairs. I think it's a Pilates or something like that. This is the Beacon Arms, which is a very old inn. Oldest inn in America, they say. Look at the architecture. I'll take you over this really great place. We also have a very small independent theater here. I get to see independent films when we're not in a pandemic. Try to cross a bit here. I wanted to show you this one store that I really love. It's unique to this town. It's a bit of a tourist town now. It wasn't when we moved here, but it's gotten to be very popular. A lot of people moved up from the city. A lot of people come here on weekends. Anyway, this is called Stickles. Someday I'll draw Stickles. Maybe I'll come to town. And it's a 5 and dime. And it's been like this for ages. And I can't really see inside. But it's a real 5 and dime. Old toys and notions and stuff like that. It's run by the grandson of the man who started it, Stickle. It's really fun. He's about 40, Matt Stickles. So there you have it. It's not New York City. Sorry, I'm not in Times Square, guys. Sometimes I like to take you to Times Square and show you things in the big city, but today I'm in Rhinebeck, New York. Brett says I didn't expect it to be night there already. Yeah, I know. It got dark at 5. In fact, I was live drawing for Instagram at 5, and I was on the Hudson River, and it was just the sun was setting, and I got to see a little of the river, but and I was going to show you guys the river, but Hudson River, because it's magnificent. It's too dark, so I'll bring you back here when it's light out. So taking a break from politics today. This area is a mixture of Democrats and Republicans. This particular town was sort of Republican run when I moved here in '87, and now it's mixture. And it's a mixture of Democrats and Republicans here, but there's a lot of Trump people surrounding Rhinebeck. Down that way is the Hudson River town called Rhinecliff. So it's a mixture of places. I mean, mixture of politics. 5 and dime, yep. I was walking. I'll turn you around and say goodbye. Good to see you guys. Thank you for joining me. And thank you for walking around the town a little bit with me. It's a small town. And I'm here until the pandemic, till the vaccine. I'll probably stay here until January. Then I'm going to go to the inauguration, and draw that for you guys there. But down in Washington. But anyway, good to see you, and thanks for joining me. I will see you tomorrow. Same time, same place. I'll be in my studio tomorrow, not outside. I'll draw something in the news. Take care, everybody. Thanks for joining me. Liza Donnelly. Bye.